Ace Online, and in this particular video again I am back with a series of 1000+ questions based on the quantitative aptitude and the reasoning. So in this session we are going to discuss few questions from the quant section and few questions from the reasoning sections, and these sessions are beneficial for all those students who are preparing for any competitive exams like SSC, RRB, or like some state level exams, some center level exams, in which there is a section of quant and aptitude. So be ready and do practice with us. So don't forget to share the link of this particular session with your respective groups, with your family members, with the students to whom you know who are preparing for all these examinations, right? So without wasting much more time, let's start our today's session and let's see what we are having in today's class. So this is our very first question, and I guess this is a very easy one. So the question is very simple. It is saying that 6 men earns as much as 7 women, 2 women earns as much as 3 boys, 4 women earn as much as 5 girls. If 5 girls earn rupees 400 a week, how much does a man earn in a week? What we need to do, we just simply need to figure out how much amount a man earns in a week. So how we are going to calculate this? This is a very simple one. You only need to understand the language, and with the help of ratio you can easily able to get the answer. Any one of you in the comment section. This is a very simple one. If you will read the language carefully, you got to know how we are going to approach this. Okay, just read this line carefully. The question is saying that 5 girls are earning 400 rupees a week, right? So I can write 4 girls are earning 400 rupees, right? And it is also given that 4 boys earns as much as 5 girls. That means the earning of 4 boys and 5 girls are equal. So I can say that the amount earned by 5 girls is equal to the amount earned by 4 boys, and it is equals to nothing but 400 rupees according to this one, right? According to this one, it is equals to 400 rupees, right? None of the above. Okay, let's see. So if it is given that, now from this relation we can say that one boy is earning 100 rupees. One boy is earning 100 rupees, right? Okay. The question is also saying that 2 women earn as much as 3 boys. 2 women earns as much as 3 boys. And we know that if each boy is earning 100 rupees, that means these 3 boys are earning 300 rupees. And if these 3 boys are earning 300 rupees, that means these 2 women are also earning 300 rupees. That means from this statement, we can say that one woman is earning 150 rupees. One woman is earning 150 rupees. And there's one more statement which is given over here, that 6 men earns as much as 7 women. That means 6 men are earning equal to the 7 women. And if 1 woman is earning 150 rupees, that means 7 women are earning 1050 rupees, right? If 6 men are earning 1050 rupees in a week, here the whole calculation we are doing in a week. So can we calculate the earning of a single man in a week? Yes. If we want to find out the earning of one man, we only need to divide it by 6. And here we will get our answer as 175 rupees. Option number B is the correct one. Option number B is the correct one. This is a very simple one, right? All we need to do is we just simply need to understand the language and we can easily able to calculate the values. If you are not able to solve it like this, this is a simpler way. In other way, what you have to do, you just simply need to write down the ratios first. And what you have to do, you have to write down the combined ratio in between the men, women, boy and girl. So whatever value you got over here, that is equals to 400. Just simply find out the multiple and multiply the same thing with this one and you will get your answer. So I guess this method is quite easier. There's no as such calculation. You can easily able to get the values, right? Next. Very good, Shweta. Very good, Jaipur. Next. So the next question says that a man invested a total rupees of 16,50,000 rupees in the names of his two daughters aged 15 years and 17 years respectively, such that they got equal amounts when they are 20 years old. If the rate of interest is 25% per annum compounded annually, then how much money in rupees to the nearest tens should be deposited in the name of his younger daughter? What we need to do, we need to find out the approximate value that a man invested in younger daughter's account. So how we are going to calculate it? Sorry. Anyone in the comment section, how we are going to calculate it? Here we are having a lump sum amount, right? And that lump sum amount is deposited into two accounts. The age of two daughters of 15 years old and a 17 years old, right? And they will get an equal amount when they when they are 20 years old. And the rate of interest is 25%, but it is calculated compounded annually. So we just simply need to take care of these small things and we can easily able to get the answer. Jaipur and Sai, very good. I guess you both got the correct answer. The question is very simple. Here we know that we need to apply the concept of compound interest, right? So I'm just assuming that A is my elder daughter. A is elder daughter and B is younger daughter, right? And they got equal amounts, right? So for A, I can write 1 plus 25% rate of interest. And for how many years? As A is the elder one and she is 17 years old and she will get amount when she is 20 years old. That means 3 more years. And this is equals to the amount the younger daughter got with the same rate of interest after 5 years, because currently she is of 15 years old and she will get amount when she is 20 years old, right? So we can easily able to eliminate this 3 with this 5 and here we are left with 2, right? So I can just simply write A by B is nothing but 5 by 4 whole square, right? Or I can also write it as 25 by 16. So the question is saying that a man invested a total amount of 16,50,000, but according to this value, a man invested only 41 rupees. That means this value is present. The actual value of this one is 16,50,000. This is somewhere I guess this is somewhere present on the multiple of 40k and some points, right? So I'm just assuming that it is present on the multiple of 40k. I'm doing the approximate calculation, right? Now what I have to do, I have to find out the amount invested in younger daughters. That is nothing but this, it is present on the multiple of 16 again into 40k. So it comes somewhere around 64. It comes somewhere around 64. That means the only option that we are having is option number D, 6,43,900. Option number D is the correct one. The correct answer over here is your option number D. A very good evening, Sarkar. Right? Next, this is a very easy one. Okay. So the next question says that the initial population of a country is 2,04,800. If the birth and the death rates are 12% and 7% respectively, then find the population of the country after 2 years. What we need to do? We need to just simply find out the population after 2 years. What answer we got over here? We just simply need to find out the population after 2 years. Here, this is my initial population. Any one of you in the comment section? Okay, let's start discussing this one as well. So the question is saying that we are having two rates, right? The first one is birth rate. Birth rate is of 12%. Birth rate, that means new babies are population is increasing, right? That means we can say that 12% increment. Death rate, that means people are dying. That means population is decreasing, 7% decrement, right? This is what we are having. Okay, Jaipur, and okay, Sarkar, let's see. I'm very good, Vinesh. How about you all? So overall, I can say that in overall condition, I am having, there's an increment of 5% in the population. Overall, I can say there's an increment of 5% in the population, okay? And I know that if I want to write down something in the fraction, if I want to write down 5% in the fraction, I can write it as 1 by 20, right? If, let's suppose I am having 20 students in the class and the strength of the class is increasing by 5%, that means after every certain time, there's an increment of 1 student in it, and now the new strength is 21. So here, this is the same thing that we are going to do, old and new. So at the first year, there's an increment of 5%. So initially, if I am having 20 number of persons in the town, now they will become 21. This is the end of first year. And we need to find out the population after 2 years. That means again 20 and they increase by 5%, they will become 21. So in the initial level, we are having 8 persons in the town. Now they will become 441. But the question is saying that they are not 400, they are actually equals to 2,44,800, right? This is the actual population we are having. So these two zeros and these two zeros are eliminated. Here we are having 512. It is present on the multiple of 512. Now if you will multiply the same thing by 512, you will get the answer as 225792. You will get an answer of 225792. Option number A is the correct one. Option number A is the correct one, right? Very good, Ragla. Very good, Jaipur. Okay, after 2 years. Yes, we need to find out after 2 years. Is it clear? The correct answer over here is your option number A. This is a very simple one. Next. Okay. So the next question says that the total number of students in 3 sections A, B and C of a class in a school is 340. The number of A and B are in the ratio 3:5 and those in the session B and C are in the ratio 3:2. What is the mean proportion between the number of students in section A and the number of students in section C. What we need to find out this time, we need to find out the mean proportional in between these students. So how we are going to calculate this one? Here you are having the total strength of all these three sessions. You are having the ratios as well. So first, what do you need to do? You just simply need to find out the combined ratio, and accordingly you will get your values, and after that all you need to find out the mean proportion. Sarkar, you can attend these sessions for the railway as well. Very good, Ragla. Anyone else? Okay. So basically what we need to do, we just simply need to find out the mean proportion, and the mean proportion says that it is nothing but it is the square root of, if we are having A and B as the two values, then it is the square root of AB, right? Okay. So the question is saying that we are having three sections. So the ratio, first we need to find out the combined ratio. So the first ratio that we are having 3:5. And the second ratio is 3:2, right? So with the help of this one, first we will just simply write the combined ratio, right? So here we got 9, 15 and 10. So according to this, we are having total 34 students. But as per the question, the actual value of this 34 is 340. That means it is present on the multiple of 10, right? And now we need to focus on the number of students in section A and section C, right? So the number of students in section A is nothing but 90, and in the C it is nothing but 100. Now what we need to do, we just simply the mean proportional, and it is nothing but 90 into 100. So we can make it as 10. We'll just take the value out of the square root and it will become 10. And here we just simply break it out as 9 into 10. So here what I am going to do, I am just taking this 10 as like out, and here I got 9 into 10. Again I will take this 9 out and it will become 3. So here we are having 30 root 10. That means your option number D is the correct one. Your option number D is the correct one. Yes, Sarkar, we do have that, but we will discuss it afterwards, right? Option number D is the correct answer. Next. The next question is, what is the fourth proportional to these terms? What we need to do, we just simply need to find out the fourth proportional. And here you are having your options. Here we are having three values, and with the help of these three values, what we need to do, we just simply need to find out the fourth proportional. First, what I am going to do, I am just going to write down in the all these values in the simpler format. 13 into 2, that is 26, 27. 27 by 2. This 9 into 4, that is 36. 36 plus 3, 39. 39 by 4. 7 into 5, that is again 35. 35 plus 4, 39 by 5. These are the values that we are having, right? And if you want to find out the proportional, the property says that if you are having A ratio B and you are having C ratio D, and let's suppose you need to find out the fourth proportional, you need to find out the value of D, then that is nothing but BC upon A. Basically the question is trying to say that A by B is nothing but equals to C by D, right? And if you want to find out the value of D, it will become BC by A. So I'll just put the values in the formula and I'll get my answer. So this is my A, B and C. So 39 by 4 into 39 by 5 divided by 27 by 2, right? So these are the values we are having. So here we got 2 with the help of 3. We are just trying to cancel it out. 9, 13, 3, 13. 13 into 13, that is 169. 169, and here 10, 10, 3, 30. And if we see these values, the only option that we are having is 519 by 30. Option number A is the correct one. Option number A is the correct one. Ragla, not option number B, option number A is the correct one. I guess you made some calculation mistake this time, right? So this is a very simple one. All we need to do is we just simply need to apply this particular formula just to get the answers. Is it clear to everyone? Is it clear to everyone? Right? Next. The next question says that 3/4 students of a class are boys. If 120 girls are added to the class, then 3/4 student of the class would be girls. Here in the girls to have 40 girls in the class? This is a very good question. Good and easy. Here you are having some data, right? What you are having some data, and on the basis of that, what you need to do? You just simply need to make some calculation in it and you will get your values. Any one of you, what answer we are getting? C. Very good, Ragla. I guess you got the correct answer this time. So the question is saying that in a class boys and girls, right? So the question is saying that on the very initial level, the ratio in between the boys and girls is 3:4. 3:1, sorry. If I am having total 4 students in the class, so out of these 4 students, 3 are boys and the 1 is girl. According to this statement, we can state that, right? Okay. But the question is saying that now I just simply added 120 girls in the class. I just increase the number of girls in the class, and because of this thing, the new ratio is 1:3. The new ratio is 1:3. This time also I am having 4, if I am having 4 students. So now the condition is like we are having 3 students as a girl student in the class and only 1 boy is there. But the question is saying that you only made changes in the girls, not in the boys. That means first you need to make the value of boy equal. So I just simply multiplied by 3 and here I got 3:9. This is my new ratio, right? Okay. So I can observe that here why I am getting this change in the value, because I added 120 girls. Why I am getting there's a change of 8 in it? Because I added 120 girls in it. That means it is present on the multiple of 15, right? That means it is present on the multiple of 15, right? The actual value of this 8 is nothing but 120. That means it is present on the multiple of 15. So we can say that on the girls we are having in the class, we are only having 15 girls, right? On the initial level, we are only having 15 girls. Now the question is saying that what percentage increment should be done, should be there in the girls to have 40 girls. Now what do I need to do? I need to make this 15 as 40. That means I need to make the increment of 25 girls, right? I need 25 more girls. So the percentage increment, I need 25 more girls, and the value of one girl over here is of 15, and because of that we are having 15 girls on the initial level. So on the 15 I need 25 more girls into 100, and when I solve this I'll get my value as 166.67%. I get my answer as 166.67%. Option number C is the correct one. Option number C is the correct one. Very good, Ragla. Very good, Sarkar. Clear? This is a simple one. Next. So the next question is saying that Arun is going from Delhi to Mumbai for a business trip. He travelled by train to reach Gandhinagar in 16 hours, covering a distance of 920 kilometers. After a break of 2 hours, he took another train for the same place to Mumbai, covering distance in 12 hours. Arun took a total of 30 hours to cover the entire distance of 1470 kilometers. What was the speed in kilometers per hour of the train going from Gandhinagar to Mumbai? What we need to do, we just simply need to find out the speed of the train in between the Gandhinagar and Mumbai. So how we are going to approach this particular question? Okay, very good. Very good, both of you. Let's see. I guess you both got the correct answer. So let's suppose this is a total journey made by Arun, right? So here he started with Delhi. He started from Delhi. Take a halt in Gandhinagar. Right? There's a 2-hour halt. And after that he reached to Mumbai. Okay. Here in between Delhi to Gandhinagar, he covered a distance of 920 kilometers in a time span of 16 hours, right? And he took a gap of 2 hours, that means 18 hours are covered, and there's a journey of 30 hours, that means 12 more hours are required from Gandhinagar to Mumbai. So the remaining distance, we need to figure out the remaining distance, and that is nothing but 1478 minus 920, right? So here what we are having, this is the distance that we got, right? 920 and 578. This distance Arun needs to cover in a time period of 12 hours. So the speed is nothing but distance upon time. So the distance is 578 divided by 12, and here somewhere I got around 46.5 kilometers per hour. Option number B is the correct one. The correct answer that we got over here is 46.5 kilometers per hour. Clear? Next. The next question says that select the related word from the given alternatives. South, northwest. We are having some relation over here, and you need to apply the same logic or the same relation over here. This is a very simple one. So what answer we people are getting? C and B. Okay, both of you are answering as a different. Okay. So here, let's take a help of direction plane, north, south, east, west. So the question is saying that initially it is showing south and now changed to northwest. That means it is a 90, 90 and 45. That means there is a clockwise movement of 135 degree. Right? There is a clockwise movement of 135 degree. Okay. Now the question is pointing towards west. Now this time also what I need to do, I need to move 135 clockwise, 90 and half. That means now I am facing in the northeast direction. Option number C is the correct one. Option number C is the correct one. Very good, Ragla. Very good, Sarkar. Right? Next. Okay. Find the missing term. Here I am having one missing term and I need to figure it out. This is a very simple one. Start using elimination method. You can easily able to eliminate few options out of 4. Very good, Ragla. So here what we are having? We are having 4, 5, gap of 1, 7 plus 2, right? And here 14 and 19, there's a gap of plus 5. So I can assume that here I am having a plus 1, plus 2, plus 3 and plus 4. That means I got one pattern, and if I add 3 in 7, I'll got 10, right? So these two options are eliminated. Now with the alphabets, E5, G7, I9, there's a gap of plus 2. Here also there's a gap of plus 2. That means again I need to add plus 2 and it will become 11. And Kings 11 Punjab, I need K, not L. Option number A is the correct one. Option number A is the correct one. Right? Next. This is a very simple one. Okay. So the next question says that in a certain code, she is clever is written as this one. Boy is not clever is written as this one. Boy is not good is written as this one. How will good clever boy be written in same code? How we are going to find out the code for this line? Any one of you in the comment section? Okay, Rakhla, very good. Let's see. So here we know that whenever we do have these kind of questions, first what we need to do, we just simply need to approach on the most common data, right? Okay. So here I can easily able to sense that is this the most common word I am having? Is, and is. And the common code that we are having over here is, I guess, hash, and hash. So for is, what I need hash, right? Okay. And in both of these, we are having hash and we are not having is word in this given or in the asked question. So these two options are directly eliminated, right? Okay. So now we are only left with option number C or option number D. Okay, next. So in the next one, we can see that here we are having clever and here as well we are having clever, right? And the common code that we are having is W. So for clever, we need W, right? So in this clue, we are only left with she and the only code that is dollar. Okay, next. In the next line, do we have anything common? Yes, we do have boy and not over here. Here also we are having boy and not. But the code for boy and not is not fixed. It may be asterisk sign or it may be at the rate sign, right? But we are not sure about this. So for clever, we need W. For boy, we are not sure. But for good, we know that we need add, right? So here, we just simply go with data inadequate. Option number C is the correct one because we are not aware which will come at this place. Either at the asterisk mark or at the rate mark, right? So we will go with option number C. Here what we will do, we just simply go through with option number C because we still are having this confusion, like is this option is correct or this option is correct, right? For this one, just to choose one out of these two, we need some more data. So we will go with data inadequate, right? Option number C is the correct one. Is it clear? Right? So for good, we are having plus sign, right? Next. The next question says that Rohit walked 25 meters towards south, then he turned to his left and walked 20 meters. He then turned to his left and walked 25 meters. He again turned to his right and walked 15 meters. At what distance is he from the starting point and in which direction? This is a very simple one. As we know that whenever we are having the question from the direction sense, we just simply take a help of this direction plane so that we are moving in the correct direction. Option number A. Is it that easy? Okay, let's see. Rohit walked 20 meters towards south. Let's suppose this is the starting point, 25 meters south. Okay. Then he turned left. Left, that means we need to move in the anti-clockwise movement. If this is the one, then I need to move in this direction, right? And he walked 20 more meters. Again, he took the left turn. That means again the anti-clockwise, and he covered a distance of 25 meters. That means he reached to the same level. Next, he turned to right this time. That means the clockwise movement, and walked for 15 more meters. Okay, so this distance of 15 meters, and he stopped over here. We need to find out the distance. This is a very easy one. The distance is nothing but the 35 meters. And in which direction? In east direction. Option number A is the correct one. Option number A is the correct one. Clear? Next. The next question is from the concept of a small puzzle. So the question is saying that 8 persons, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S and T are sitting around a circular table facing the center. Q is not the neighbor of P or R, M is second to the left of T and third to the right of P. R is third to the left of N, who is to the immediate left of T. L is second to the right of P. Now, on the basis of this data, I need to figure out which of the following pairs of person represent the neighbors of T. What we need to do, we just simply need to find out the neighbors of T. Okay, very good, Ragna. So here what we are having 8 persons. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? And if all of them are facing towards the center, so this is the right and this is the left, right? Okay. So the first clue says that Q is not the neighbor of P or R. Okay, we'll keep this point in our mind. M is second to the left of T, okay. So if let's suppose T is over here, then left, second left, first left, second left. Here we are having M. But there's one more reference for M is given, that M is third to the right of P. If this is a third right and we need to move in this direction, then second right, first right. Here we are having P. And it is clearly given that Q is not the neighbor of P or R. That means we are not going to put Q over here or Q over here, right? Next. The next line says that R is third N, who is the immediate left of T. N is immediate left. Immediate left is this one. That means this is the position of N, right? If this is the position of N, then we need to figure out the third left of N. First left, second left, third left. Here we are having R. That means we can't put Q over here as well. So this is the only position that we are left with for Q. So here we will put Q, right? Next. L is second to the right of P. Second right, that means we need to move in this one. First right, second right. Here we are having L. Are we left with anyone? L, M, N, P, Q. Yes, we are left with S, right? So this is my setting arrangement. Now I need to find out the opposite pairs, neighbors of P, neighbors of T, and that is N and Q. We are not having this in the option. That means option number D is the correct one. The neighbors of T is nothing but N and Q, right? So the correct answer over here is your option number D. The correct answer over here is your option number D. So this is the last question for today's session. Let's wind up this particular session over here only. We'll meet in the next class, which is going day after tomorrow. So we'll meet at the same time. Till then, keep smiling, stay safe, bye-bye, and thank you so much for watching this video.